Mario Maker 2 is already being glitched and broken by many people around the world, myself included, but I believe the ultimate glitch has been discovered, and I'm here today to investigate it to the fullest. Welcome to VG Chat. The great thing about this glitch is the sheer number of variations that can be done with it. It has a ton of interesting and useful effects. Like, a ton. This glitch is insanely massive. And not only that, it's pretty simple too. Let's investigate. Luigi finds himself in what looks like a pretty boring troll level. There is a wall and a mushroom platform going across the wall. Thankfully, there's a door to take him to the other side of the wall and... Oh! What just happened? That muncher was perfectly fine a second ago. Why did it decide to attack Luigi? It just fell down like the platform wasn't there. But after Luigi's reincarnation, he successfully dodges the muncher and continues on his merry way. His next challenge is to turn this on-off block off in order to get to the other side. But when he ground pounds the on-off block, a muncher drops down and blocks his path. What will Luigi do? To be honest, I don't know. This is just a showcase, not a beatable level. Stop looking at me like that. Let's discuss how to do the glitch. Your basic setup is going to look like this. In the new Super Mario Bros. U style, put down a mushroom platform with a question block somewhere on it. You're going to put a vine inside this block. Now put some doors nearby and you're ready to go. A pipe will also work. Start up your level, then go through the doors or the pipe. Now jump up onto your mushroom platform and ground pound it anywhere. Two things will happen. First of all, the mushroom platform will become intangible and you'll fall right through it. Second of all, this block of visible air will appear after a non-existent question mark triggers. You can reset the platform by hitting the vine block, but it will only travel up one grid space and the visible air will persist. That by itself is pretty cool, but you can do so much more with this. First of all, your ground pound isn't the only thing that can activate it. Thwomps and icicles can too. And these are some extremely versatile items. Since they activate when you walk below them, Mario doesn't have to ground pound for the platform to detect him. But because thwomps and icicles will work to activate the platforms, you can actually do this in any of the 4 original game styles. Before we go into all the kinds of things we can do with this, let me just showcase a much simpler thing you can do. All you need to do is to make the question mark block an invisible block. If you do this, the entire platform will become intangible as soon as you go through the door, negating the need to ground pound it. That's how I did the muncher trick from the example. Now that we've got the small things out of the way, let's go to the crazy and quirky stuff. The most important thing is that you can activate a question block that's nowhere near you, and as a bit of a bonus, that question mark block will drop its contents between the tiles. For example, this lava bubble isn't where it should be. Only half of it is under the question block. Weird, am I right? As far as I know, you can put anything you want in the question block. Most things will move, so the between tiles thing isn't noticeable, but you can clearly see it with munchers and lava bubbles. You can also use this to push items away half a tile. If you put a POW block, P-switch, spring, or bullet blaster right next to the platform and then activate it, they'll be pushed to the left just a little. I know this has its uses, but I haven't done a whole lot with it yet. With a little creativity, I bet it can do some amazing things. That's the biggest thing about this glitch, but for now, let's go over all the little things that can happen when you change something. First, if you put a skewer on the mushroom platform with the vined question block, it'll act like you had an invisible block on there. I'm not sure why you wouldn't just use a Kaizo block, but hey, it's more weird stuff, and I'm all about that. You can make anything that's on the far left side of the mushroom platform invisible, be it coins, red coins, or other blocks. They'll still exist though, so this might be a great way to make the hardest red coin level ever. If you replace the question block with a brick block, the resulting ghost block over the left edge of the platform will be a brick block instead of a used question block. And lastly, on-off switches. If you ground pound an on-off switch inside the mushroom platform, a couple of different things can and will happen. First of all, the ghost block can, for some reason, become an on-off block. Don't get excited, it still doesn't work. However, the big thing is that you can actually get the on-off block to stop working. Ground pound it and hold down the button. It'll clip right through the on-off block and fall onto the ground. And now the on-off block won't work anymore. Most of the time, you can reset all the platforms by going through a door, but that doesn't work with the on-off blocks. You can't even completely reload the area with a pipe. This thing is broken. And that about wraps it up for this video. I'm glad there's such a fun, versatile glitch in Mario Maker 2, and I can't wait to play around with it even more. If you find anything new with it, let me know in the comments. And if you know of any completely new glitches, tell me, and I'll make a new video about them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and ground pound that subscribe button. Until next time, everyone, VG Chat, out.